For a while it felt like Batman has gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to LEGO, but there's some hope yet thanks to the introduction of new sets based on the Batman animated series. And this one is sure to get a few people talking until they're, well, blue. I'm Joe, and this is my review of LEGO set number 76274, Batman with a Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. What a creative name. This set follows the excellent Gotham City set that was released not too long ago, and is modeled on the Batmobile as seen in the must-see Batman animated series from the 90s. I can't believe it took this long for LEGO to start producing sets based on the series, but it's really nice to see that logo on a LEGO box. The box art is also quite nice and moody, with a great product shot in the center, and I like the addition of the animated Batman illustration at the bottom right corner. But let's open up this box and see what's inside. Inside we get a standard 142-page instruction booklet, a small sticker sheet with 6 stickers, and 4 paper bags. Maybe it's just me, but one thing I'm noticing with these paper bags is the fact that smaller pieces get stuck inside the bags, so just double check them. It took me just under an hour to build this set at a relatively slow pace, and once you're finally done building the set, you'll end up with these extra pieces. Now, onto the set. The completed build is made up of 435 pieces and measures over 28 centimeters long, 8 centimeters wide, and 7 centimeters high when placed on the stand. The build is made up of 2 parts, but let's take a look at the Batmobile first. I suppose we should get the elephant in the room out of the way. It's blue! A lot of people are torn on this choice because we're so used to it being black. Apparently the reason for this is to match the appearance in the animated series, but I still don't think it's that accurate. It would have been much better if LEGO had a darker shade of blue, but with some Photoshop magic we can get a pretty good idea what the set could have looked like in black. So with that out of the way, let's take a closer look. Aside from the color, I really like the lengthy, sleek design of this Batmobile. The build is almost completely devoid of studs, and I especially like the shaping around the wheels, and the angle of this area nicely breaks up the otherwise blocky design. The front is probably my favorite part of the vehicle, with some clever stacking of those grey wedge plates for the grille, along with those excellent curved wheel arches. Unfortunately, the headlights are done with stickers and not prints, but it still looks good to me. Moving up to the lengthy bonnet, we get my least favorite part of the set, those horrible looking stud shooters. Sure, they're great for play, but they break up the overall sleek design of the vehicle so much. Fortunately, LEGO has a very simple solution for this, because it can be removed very easily. Now, doesn't that look so much better? This reveals these very simple but effective air vent builds underneath. The well-integrated cockpit area is protected by this hinged trans-black windshield piece that can be opened to reveal a spacious interior. Inside we get 3 well-designed stickers that make up the control panel, as well as a basic but good build for the controls. There's also lots of space at the back, which allows you to seat your Batman figure without removing his rubber cape mold. And the back also looks very good. I love the shaping of those Batwing fins to the sides, and the whole area to the center is very well put together. The arch around the thruster or exhaust fits in perfectly, and this version of the Batmobile also utilizes a barrel for the actual thruster piece. A very nice thing is the fact that the thruster is connected to the axle of the back wheels, which means that when you are driving this vehicle around, the flame piece spins around. This creates a cool looking effect, almost like the flames are shooting out of the back. The dual color flame piece also looks very good. Now quickly moving on to the second part of the set, which is the display stand. The stand is made up of a spinning dish piece, as well as a nice black plaque, complete with a nicely themed sticker with information about the Batmobile. Do I wish this was a print? Sure, but at least this does mean that this Batmobile is consistent with the other minifigure scale Batmobiles, which I will show you in a moment. You can easily place the Batmobile on the stand, which gives you a great 360-degree view of the Batmobile. I love this, as it really ups the display ability of the set, and it looks even better when placed next to all of the other previously released Batmobile sets. Now, moving on to the minifigures, starting with Batman. This is basically the same minifigure we got in the massive Gotham City set, but with one big difference, this black rubber cape. I kind of like the way this looks, and LEGO has started moving more towards these, but a part of me kind of prefers the old cloth capes. His dual molded legs looks great with that black underwear printing over the grey, and his torso printing captures the animated source material well, without being too simple. The addition of the cape printing around his collar looks a bit weird to me, but I'm not sure if it would have looked any better without it. He also has some nice back printing, but you won't really see this too often. I feel like this new style of cowl is a bit too bulky, and that's because it's dual molded with a white inside. Obviously this creates those nice white eyes without the need to print a headband on the head, but I don't know, it just looks a little bit too big to me. We do get 2 face prints for Bruce Wayne, but I wish we got a nice hairpiece for him with this set. We don't even get Batarang accessories, which is a bit of a bummer. Next up, we have Harley Quinn, and this is also the exact same figure as the Gotham City set. That's sure to rile some people up. But anyways, I think it's another great representation of an animated series character. I like her red and black outfit with the mismatched legs and arms. I'm not sure if you can see it, but unfortunately the white printing on the red is a little bit pink, which is also the case with the 2 face prints. It's really disappointing that this keeps on happening with LEGO minifigures, but at least the design of the prints are fantastic, with a standout being that large smile of hers. She also comes with this great jester headpiece, as well as a really big mallet complete with a wooden print. And finally, we have Mr. Freeze. At this moment, the only unique figure of this set. It's quite a basic looking figure, but the metallic body along with those highlights on the blue works well. His legs are all black though, and I wish they brought in some blue, even if it was just for his hip piece. And I also think some arm printing around the wrists could have been cool to get. His back printing is nothing special, and I do wish they gave us a classic space blue air tank accessory to round off the figure. This clear dome piece is pretty cool though, and I like those red goggles and that pale white head. He also comes with a handheld stud shooter for some extra play value. So don't get me wrong, I really like the Batmobile build a lot, but the blue, I'm not sure about that. I know there's been other Batmobile toys in blue, but I feel like it should have been black because that's the color we associate Batman with. The included minifigures are good, but I think they could have been slightly better all round with the addition of some accessories and better printing for Harley Quinn. While I enjoyed building this set and appreciate its display ability alongside my other Batmobiles, I think the price will put most people off. So as always, I'd say maybe wait for a sale on this one. Anyways, let me know what you think about this set, and please consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you like this review and what we do. And as always, thanks for watching.